Hello, welcome back. This is Sheila, the PA Doll Lady, and today is February 4th, 2026. I have been MIA for at least 2 weeks because I have been on diaper duty. My little grandbaby was born and he fits into this tiny, tiny little diaper. So that is what the PA Doll Lady has been doing for the past 2 weeks. We have been changing diapers, cuddling this little bundle of joy that joined our family on the 22nd of January. He was supposed to be born either this week or next week, but he decided to surprise us early, and I got to go on an emergency trip and get there and just cuddle this little bundle of joy for the past 2 weeks. And there was mixed feelings coming back home today because I both put the business on complete pause. I knew that he was going to be born middle of February or maybe beginning of February. We were definitely not anticipating him last 2 weeks ago. So, as we are all preparing, and you know what? We were not preparing, we were procrastinating because he did give us 9 months, but we waited to the last couple weeks to decide, oh, we should all get ready for a baby. And he decided, I don't care what your timeline is, I'm coming right now. So, January 22nd, I gained a new title and I am now a grandma. So he is a healthy baby boy. He was 6 pounds, and they weighed him yesterday, so he's 6'12" now, and he has perfectly functioning lungs, very loud, very clear. You will not miss him. And that's what I was doing for the past 2 weeks, just cuddling my little buddy that joined us. And I had kind of like an emotional baggage coming home today because I'm like, oh, I need to get back home and get back to my routine. And then I'm like, oh, I don't want to go home. I kind of want to stay here. But, anyways, we have to share. So, grandma number two is going down tomorrow, and I need to get back to business and get my store turned back on because essentially I did not have a draft bank. I did not have inventory. January was my month that I was planning on completely going through all my old inventory and either um, purging or relisting or reinvigorating old items to see if I could sell them, and if not, then they're going out the door. I think that from listening to a Whatnot call yesterday from one of the coaches, I think I might give Whatnot a try for all this inventory that I plan on donating anyways, just as a last ditch effort to see if I can turn some of the dolls into cash. While I was down there, I was on 2 hour increments, and that's this little bundle of 6 pounds had all three adults rotating around his 2 hour increments. So during nap time, I was hitting all the auction sites and really scrolling fast before he would wake up for his next feeding and that kind of thing. So I did manage to get about 6 different shipments to come in, and I walked into the door. I walked in the door right now, and well, I started traveling this morning at 4, got home about 4:30, and so I have quite a few things here that will be going into the store to revive the store. Then I think we're gonna have snow this weekend. I'm trying to align a collection pickup for this weekend because now I feel like there's really no time to waste. Like there is no, I don't know, there's no fidoodling around and just, I don't know, wasting time essentially. I feel like I am on a 4 week compressed schedule, so I need to go and get everything done within the next 4 weeks because we are back down for grandma duty um, for April, the beginning of April. We're going down for baby's first Easter. So whatever needs to get done yesterday, essentially. And so we have we have very tight schedules and very tight turnarounds for collection pickups and for collection buyouts. So I have two in the pipeline right now. I think I'm going to try to squeeze one in this coming Friday, um, this coming Saturday, because next week is Valentine's Day. I said next week because I was trying to line both of them up for pickup, but I think I'm going to go ahead and push up my schedule for this Saturday. That way I have that big collection coming in. Pennsylvania was snowed in, so my extra storage right now is completely about two, to get into my storage house right now is, a nice little thing that needs to get shoveled out. Um, but I'm going to put my husband to work because there's a lot of stuff to get done within the next 4 weeks. We got stuff to do, places to go, babies to go see. So we are not only selling baby dolls now, we are rushing to get back to our real baby. And that is what has been going on over here. I did get to go and check out a couple of the antique shops in Georgia. I went into Macon, Georgia, antiquing. I also stopped over a few of their thrifting um, places. I found a couple things. I found like a doll yesterday, and I left it down there because I'm going, and then, next 4 to 6 weeks I will be back down, and I do plan on making a thrifting route from Pennsylvania down to Macon, Georgia. So if you have some really good places to stop on my way down there, please let me know. Share them. Send me a private message. I will be driving down to Georgia again the first week of April, because that's when my second daughter, my baby daughter, has vacation from school. So we're going to extend that vacation so that we can, again, great grandma will be visiting the baby, and new auntie will be visiting the baby, and I will be putting thrift shops along the way to get us all the way to Macon and then all the way back home. So we're going to have a very nice, productive trip at the beginning of April. So if you have a honey hole, or if you have any estate sales that you see that have dolls or antique dolls or anything like that, or if you're along those routes and you are planning on selling dolls or anything like that, please reach out to me because I will be traveling down that way come April. Um, what else is happening? Well, this week we are hair on fire. Today it's like 6:30 or 7 o'clock right now as I'm recording. I did not walk in the door until 4:30, and got to the airport, got to my car. Thankfully, it was not under an igloo. I thought I was gonna find my car under an igloo because I left it in an open parking in Philadelphia Airport, and ARB parking lot did a wonderful job. So thank you guys. If you ever stumble upon my video, I am forever grateful that you cleaned out all the cars that were parked there because I really thought I was going to come home and it was going to be under an igloo of snow with all these big storms that happened. From there, I hit up, I'm almost at 6,000 miles on my brand new car. So stopped and got some oil change, picked up some food, and we're we're about 14 hours into the day of travel, and I just walked into the door not that long ago. um, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I'm going to get myself to bed so that I could be up by 5 tomorrow, and then we're going to start photographing all these awesome dolls that came in while I was gone. I do have a very rare doll that's going to be going into the shop. I had her once before, and it was directly from it was second ownership. Her grandmother had owned this doll as a little kid, and then she inherited the doll, and it was one of my first valuable dolls that I sold for like $500. Um, and I just recently seen her in an auction, and bam, I could not believe my eyes. I actually won her again. So I'm very excited to put her back into the store. She is a rare one. I will probably make a video with her tomorrow if I remember, or if I don't get too busy I have to catch up with a lot of things. My tax paperworks will start to have to, I'll have to start getting that kind of stuff ready as well, bookkeeping and all that good stuff. Um, but thankfully, there's a lot to be grateful for. We have a tiny little man that has just stole our hearts, and we're going to get our schedules aligned so that we can get back down there and give him more hugs and kisses and spoil him and all that stuff. So, new rare dog coming into the shop. I have two F&B little twins that are coming into the shop. Absolutely adorable. Those two are composition, and I had those before, but I didn't have them this size. I think they're about 6 inches, so I'll probably show those tomorrow as well. What else do I have going into the shop? I have quite a few interesting pieces coming into the shop, so stay tuned, and I will get back to our normal programming for the 100-day challenge. I don't even know what day I'm in, essentially. I think I was about 50 videos in or something like that. So we'll get back to our schedule. But first, sleep, and then we'll get back. All right. Have a good day.